Welcome to Conscious Creation with actress, author, and healer Dee Wallace. If you want to take charge of your life, really take charge of your life, the next hour will be a fun, enlightening experience in creating the life you want. Whether it's money, health, success, or relationships, join Dee in celebrating the power of you and see your life expand into joyful creation. To join Dee now, call 319-527-6305. And don't forget, Dee can also be heard on BBS Radio, iTunes, iHeartRadio, and live at Oneness Talk Radio. You can also hear Dee on Get Inspired Media Network, Transformation Talk Radio, plus UBN, Universal Broadcasting Network. And now, here's Dee.
Hello, all you awesome, incredible, magnificent, healthy, sexy, beautiful people. Yes, I changed it up a little bit today. Oh my gosh, do I have lots of information for you. So we're going to jump right in. A lot of this information has come from private sessions that are just flipping off the wall right now. The information coming in, we've expanded again into much broader understandings of everything we're doing. First of all, I want to say that I had been pinned, which means there was a TV show that said, we want to hold Dee for these dates. And I was exceptionally excited about that. It's a great show. Well, it didn't come through. So, I took the hit, like we'd all take the hit. And then I sat down and did the work and said, okay, is there anything within me that created this? No. Is there anything I need to get into alignment around creating completion or all these things? No. And so I just made this statement. So basically, it just happened and move on. Yes. So I want you to hear that, because train now to kind of think maybe there's something up with us creating everything. But it was my reaction to what happened that is creating other things coming in big ways. So, God works in mysterious ways and all that. So maybe that just had to get out of the way for this other thing that just came in to come in. And we'll see. But what I'm saying to you is your reaction to things is what is going to help you create the life you want in this year. Okay. The next thing, and they want to talk just briefly about doubt. If you allow yourself to stay in doubt, you go out of your knowing, guys, which shuts down your channel, shuts down your understanding. So, again, I would love all of you to get up every day and say, today I'm the powerful God of me, and I know, and I am clear. Now, the big piece of information that came in is I was working with someone, and we were talking about health and something specific that she wanted to heal. And I kept getting that she was in the way. Well, through following the breadcrumbs, what we got to and checked and rechecked was that it was her in her own way, but it was her on another plane. Now, everything's energy. That's all anything is. The whole cosmos is energy. So, we exist on other planes. There are a lot of us's out there. So, what this information brought in is that we must merge all of the S's out there within our divine self on this plane to follow the direction we want on this plane, to create what we want on this plane, so that all of the S's are working together. So we're going to do that right now. We are the powerful gods of us that are directing all of our energies and selves that exist in any dimension and any time and space continuum to merge with our divine selves right now and consistently, and follow our clear directions toward what we desire to manifest in this lifetime on this plane right now. Invoking the symbol, the formula, the violet flame, the golden light. We are divine love, and so it is. Okay, I happen to say this sentence in explaining something to someone, and it was so powerful for both of us that I want you to hear it. The direction I give my energy is how I create who I am. Pretty powerful, huh? The direction I give my energy is how I create who I am. And so it is. And then I got this email from a client. I don't know why you're not calling in, but her question was, can you please help me get clarity on if I have any beliefs stopping me from creating my true heaven on earth? Well, let me stop right there. You can have your heaven on earth anytime you want. It resides within you. My fairy tale of self-connection, again, all you have to know is you are connected with and to yourself and your higher self. A heart-centered romantic relationship, and my book, or is it just about timing? What my channel always says about timing is you make your own. So don't wait, create. And why am I petrified to have a child? Okay, your answer to all these things is the core belief I have to sabotage what I want or what I need. If you have that belief going on, guys, anything you want to create, you're going to find some way to create it falling out or limiting it in some way, because you have to sabotage who you are. All righty? Doesn't work. That's not a match to self-love, right? We want to choose to love ourselves in the highest way, which means we put ourselves first. We love ourselves and our cup runneth over, so we're able to share multitudes with others. All right. Can I go to the calls? That's quick, but it's a lot of big information, guys. Big information. All right, we're going to start with Cheryl in Houston. Hi, honey, you're on.
Hi. Wow, that was fast. Can I just say I've always loved you, and I don't even know how to say what I'm getting ready to say, but it's so much more significant, everything you've been saying, even though I've always known how profound it was. So thank you.
Well, you're welcome, Cheryl. That's what I mean. We're just expanding the understanding. It's being said in such clear ways because so many more of us are getting on board, and so the collective is being able to receive it a lot more now. So thank you.
That's the nuance. Yes, it's coming in deeper somehow. Thanks.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So my question is that I've always, without necessarily noticing it, from pre-teen ages, been exhausted all the time. And I used to could sleep 12, 14 hours a night, no problem, and still be tired all day. They finally figured out I had sleep apnea. I use a CPAP machine. It's better and made me more functional, but not great. But the last year I've developed insomnia for no apparent reason. And so I'm just exhausted all day, and I wondered if you could give me some guidance in addressing that.
Have you ever had your thyroid checked?
Yes, and they always say it's fine when clearly it isn't.
Because my pendulum goes to no when I say you've had your thyroid checked.
Probably because I'm using the cheapest generic thyroid.
Yeah, no. You got to get a doctor who can check it, make sure. Let's see, I'm not a doctor, but
right.
I think make sure they check both TS3 and 4. A lot of doctors don't do that.
Okay.
You need to have according to the energetic information that I'm getting, you need to have your thyroid checked. Now, energetically, see, we're going to a past life thing. And there, this is kind of out here, guys, so hang with me. They're showing me you in a prison waiting for them to come take you to your death. And so you are constantly keeping yourself awake so that you are on guard.
Okay.
Okay, does that make sense to you in this lifetime?
The keeping myself in a prison does.
No.
The staying awake to be vigilant doesn't. I feel peaceful and loved and blessed, so that latter part does not seem to make sense.
Okay. So latter part from that lifetime, no. So we've got one lifetime.
Okay.
Okay? In another lifetime, or in this lifetime, when you were little. Tell me about your birth. Do you know anything about your birth?
A little bit. My mom says I was very, very early, like a month, and my mom says that she somehow knew. This could be a lie. She's a compulsive liar, but she says she knew upon being rolled into the hospital that she contracted staph, and so she wouldn't touch me. She wouldn't do anything. The nurses gave her a really hard time that she wouldn't nurse me, and yet then she went unconscious for 3 or 4 days. I was in an incubator. Some people say for weeks. Some people say months.
So, see, Cheryl, your very first experience in life is I'm alone.
Yeah, metal incubator back then for months.
Yeah, I'm alone. No one's coming to love me. No one's coming to nurture me. No one's okay. That has a lot to do with your sleep too.
Really?
Yep.
Okay. It totally fits emotionally. I'm just shocked that it has anything to do with that. Sleep. Okay.
Well, see if they can tie it together for you. During the day, we're very, very busy, and our attention is taken to a lot of places. It's at night when we get quiet that we sense and feel the emptiness, if there is emptiness. Do you understand?
Yes. I just really thought I was in the love zone now.
Well,
yeah.
You can
go alone.
You can be in the love zone. It's interesting, Cheryl, because it's opposite with you. Most people don't. So? Well, most people. I'm waiting for the words here because they're right to my left. Most people are looking for someone else to fill them up, which was what your first experience was, is that nobody was there to fill you up. Okay?
Yes.
You love yourself. I get a big yes on that. And at night, it is reminding you of when you were alone and no one was there for you. Just try when you go to sleep talking to yourself and to your baby self. This is literally your baby self. And just saying, I'm safe. All the world is here to protect me. All the world is taking care of me. I am surrounded in love. Just try it and see if it helps.
I actually do that. I swear to God, I actually do that.
I get a no when you say that. So something.
I do it to adult me, not the baby. So maybe that's
okay. Yep. And it's the baby
Okay.
that's remembering, sweetheart.
Okay.
Okay? All right. Let me know.
How am I opposite? I'm sorry, can you just clarify that opposite you said, that I'm opposite and how I react?
Because most people are trying to love themselves. You love yourself.
Okay.
You just don't know the world does.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you so much, Dee.
You're welcome, honey.
Bye.
Ryan, what's up? Are you on the boat?
I am on the boat.
God, you got guts getting on those cruise liners, Ryan. I hand it to you.
Well, they actually said there's only about 980 passengers, so it's there's more crew than there are passengers.
Okay, well, I hope you're getting a lot of great service in.
Oh, absolutely amazing service.
Yeah, beautiful picture. Thanks for the picture. What's your question?
My question is just kind of nurturing new relationships kind of thing. For example, yesterday on the ship, I walked over to the section where my last cabin was, and my cabin steward remembered me and all that, and so I gave her one of my calendars with my pictures, and she wanted me to autograph it and all that, which I thought was so sweet.
Yeah.
And she's like, "Do you want to move over to my section? 'Cause I'd love to have you." And I said, "I'm already settled in the other one, but that is so sweet of you." So
okay, so what does that have to do with nurturing relationships?
I guess I'm opening my eyes to seeing other people really appreciate me more than I have been in the past.
Well, yay! It's about frickin' time.
I know, it's been a lot of work.
Well, we have been working on this for a couple of creation stations, you know?
Yeah.
And the words they're giving me is self-judgment. So what are you judging yourself about? Your appearance? What?
Well, that and just not feeling worthy.
And what proof do you have that you're not worthy?
I have none whatsoever.
Thank you. So this is not based in any reality at all, is it?
No.
So what are you getting by holding on to it, Ryan?
Just an excuse to hold myself back.
Yep. Yeah. And that's not what you want.
No.
No. What you want is to expand and broaden your horizons and do all the creative stuff that you want to do. Right?
Oh yeah, sure.
And to create loving, beautiful, honoring relationships with everybody. Personally, professionally, everybody. Right?
Yeah.
There's
Oh, absolutely.
when I say there's anything in your way, but you deciding to do that, Ryan, I get a no. So let's get on with it, okay?
Absolutely.
I adore you. The stewardess adores you. I mean, everybody at Creation Station adores you. So when is Ryan going to adore you?
I'm writing it down today in my book.
Okay. How about writing it down in your heart too, buddy? Love you.
I like that.
Yeah. Bye. Okay, Miss Diana in New York. You're on.
Hi, Dee.
Hi, babe.
Thank you for all the information and all the other callers. It's very helpful. I am dealing with a very sore neck and shoulders, and did a little bit of work, and it came up, and I think it relates to the other callers, childhood abandonment, and also I came up at the bottom of one of your sheets. I think it's sheet 4. Or on sheet 2, it says something about cosmic viruses and bacteria and other selves and unhealed energy is kind of what I'm coming up with. So I feel like everything we've talked about is there, but I don't know how it relates to my neck and shoulders. Like I feel like I could be sick, but I don't feel sick, if that makes sense.
No, when I say you're sick, I get a no. Have you been working out?
No, actually, just walking. Nothing strenuous for my neck and shoulders.
So you haven't been lifting anything? Because that's the first place they took me.
Yes, actually, thank you. Moving some furniture to paint. So probably
that's part
pushing
of it.
Around.
That's part of it. But the other part of it is you got to call 1, 2. There's two U's on other planes that are affecting this. And, see, here's some new information. So we're expanding even more. And they're connecting to a core belief. This page here, 37. Well, it's I betray me, God betrays me. Now, we're the God of us. So if we're betraying ourselves in any way, God has to betray us also. Okay, so the U's on these other planes are betraying you, which is helping the God of you on this plane to betray you here. Dear Lord. Okay, do we need any more? No, you just have to demand, direct, that they merge with you and direct all of the U's. Let's just all do it, okay? Again, we are commanding, directing all of the S's that exist in any other dimension, space, time continuum to create with us health, wealth, happiness, beautiful, fulfilling relationships, unity, and love. That is our strong command to you. Merge with us now. You've got to follow our direction on this plane. And so it is. Okay, now I don't get there's anything else, Diana.
Okay. All right,
I know it's a little
great.
out there, guys, but, if we're going to expand, we got to expand, right? And I bet if you look back and think of you working with your own energy, you see you and maybe a little energy outside of you. You sure aren't envisioning energy on other planes of you. I guarantee you. Okay?
No, thank you. It makes sense and appreciate the support, and I'll work with that. Thank you very much.
Okay, and, Epsom salt bath would probably help.
That sounds amazing. I'll do that as well.
Yeah, a lot of it's muscular. All right, sweetheart.
All right.
Okay, we're going to Paul in Toronto. Hi, babe.
Hi, Dee. Hello. Can you hear me?
I can.
I want to be more successful at taking care of the things in my life. The lady I want to be with, who's been my partner, she has a lot of things where she needs someone that's, contributing and able to have lots of space to help her. She has lots of things in her life. I have so many things in my life, responsibilities, that I just feel if I could get more successful at doing
Paul,
things and creating. Yeah.
Paul, if I'm looking at my front door and I have to get someplace and I have to say, oh my God, I just need to walk out that front door. If I could just walk out that front door.
Yeah.
Well, that's what you're doing.
Yeah.
Look, we have worked on this.
Mm-hmm.
You know this. You have to say, I am wildly successful if you are going to create that reality in your life. Your mind will go bullshit,
yeah.
but that's the way it's done. I am. You guys know that whatever you say after I am is a direction to your energy. And right now, Paul, you're saying, I am the powerful God of me who tries to be successful. Is that what you want?
Yeah, no, it's not what I want.
No.
I hear you on that. Yeah.
So you can try your entire life, guys. You can try to understand. You can try to get there. You can try to be loved. You can try to have money. And you'll spend your whole life trying.
So
okay?
So when you do it, the mind says, yeah, bullshit. What about this? What about this? And you go to love, you breathe, you say, I am wildly successful, you keep doing it. And then at a certain point, it starts
You are.
Yeah.
At a certain point, you are. That's exactly what I just talked about at the first of the show when that TV show fell out. Now, I could have sat there and gone, oh, here it goes again, I almost had it, and blah, 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 blah,
mm-hmm.
which will only create that pattern to continue.
Yeah.
Instead, I went, you know what? My job is to know what I want. I'm creating work. I'm creating great opportunities. I'm creating great people to work with. I'm creating wonderful scripts to work with. Great money. I'm creating that right now. I have it right now, and boy, does that feel like love and excitement for me. And then my agent calls. That's how it works, guys. So quit fighting it and do it, okay?
You did all that before you even saw it there.
Yes, that's the point.
Yeah.
In order to see it manifest in your life, you have to be the frequency of it consistently. Right now, you're the frequency of trying.
Mm-hmm.
Move into the frequency of success. Okay?
Okay. Thank you, Dee.
All right.
Thank you.
Yep. Come on, guys. These are lessons for all of you, and you should know them by now. Let's start putting them into, reality here, into action. Katie and Georgia, you're on.
Hi, Dee.
Hi, babe.
Hi. I have a question. I wanted to know if these two things are kind of linked. I had fell, and I hurt my leg my toe really bad. And I just was kind of in the room where I fell at, and I said to myself, oh, be careful, like this is where you fell at. And then the voice said, well, you deserve to fail, right? It's like fell and fail. And I feel like I have like this really bad unleashed inner critic. And it happened, I feel like, the last time I got the results.
I don't think it's unleashed. I think it's roaring its mighty head. I think you've unleashed it all the way. You're just not redirecting it. You're not letting that voice know that you're more powerful than it is. And you deserve, in every way, as the powerful God of you, you deserve health, wealth, happiness, and success.
But is it me? Because a part of me feel like it's not me saying the things, because it's like as soon as I wake up, like say, turn over, like I wake up into consciousness, it starts attacking me. And I'm like, I don't necessarily feel it's me. So I'm like, is it a spirit I picked up or?
No. And it doesn't matter if you picked up any energy. You guys know all you have to do is for any negative energy or limiting energy that is affecting my energetic system, I command you back to the light, to be turned back into the light, and to never screw with me again. Okay. Now,
I think, No, I was going to say, I think it's linked to when I failed an exam again, and I failed it numerous times. So if I'm feeling like a failure, this thing just, I don't know, I feel like the last time I got the results, this thing just became unhinged with, I guess, being mean to me or criticizing me, or I don't know what is. Yeah.
Yes, and it is part of you, Katie, and it started at conception. So what were the circumstances around your mom and dad when she conceived you?
Well, my father was on drugs, and she claims he got on drugs really bad the year I was born. And I don't think she wanted to have me. She didn't want to have me.
Stop right there.
Yeah.
Stop right there.
Okay.
So I'm not wanted. So I guess I'm not supposed to want myself. So how about you want yourself? How about you honor yourself? How about you come forward for yourself? Because you learned it literally as soon as you were conceived that you weren't wanted and people didn't respect you or take care of you. You've got to do that for you now, Katie.
Okay. But how am I not doing it, or how do I do, like, I don't know. Is it by saying things to myself, or, like, I have your book, like, Directing My Energy?
Yeah, I would read Born and follow exactly what I tell you in Born.
Yeah, I really like it. I like it.
Yeah, it's simple, isn't it? Simple to understand.
Yeah, what I realize is that other people have been directing my energy instead of me.
Thank you. And
that's what I got from the chapters I read so far.
Especially since conception.
Okay. So basically it's like change your narrative.
Yourself. You bet.
Okay.
You bet. That's what all this work is about. We are literally, through spirit and through brain science, changing the way we see ourselves and the way we see our world, because as the direction we give our energy is how we create who we are. Okay?
Okay. So,
all right.
Yeah. So, I got it. Thank you.
Yeah, you do. Okay. Goodbye.
Okay. All right. Bye.
See, that's why I'm doing the next webinar, guys, because you want specific words. So, they said the next webinar, we're going to give specific claims for 2022 and then specific claims for those of you who join us. Okay. Lynn, in North Carolina, you're on.
Good morning.
Good morning.
I am calling to find out what is the energetic cause of this pain in my left foot. And I have a feeling it has something to do with my little girl and us stepping forward into our power.
It's actually stepping forward into your creativity.
Ooh.
So what are you wanting to create that you're afraid to step into? Do you want to write?
I've been doing a lot of watercolor painting.
Okay. Okay. So there is a desire within you to take that painting out into the world, is there not?
I believe you're right.
Okay. So
we need to get with it then.
Exactly. That's part A. There's a part B, and we're going to a core belief. This page here, 1 through 5. Yeah, I don't think I have enough energy to do this. Those are the highest words. Okay, Miss Lynn, you are energy. Everything is energy. You have enough energy to do this because you are energy, and you have to direct your energy. That I am the powerful God of me that directs all my energy to step powerfully into my creativity and take it out into the world. Doesn't that feel great?
That feels fabulous.
I'm claiming that for all of us, because all of life is creative, right?
It is.
All right.
I have to say, 2022 is starting off to be a fabulous year, and it's just going to get better.
I get that from everything I test. Just look away from all the BS that the press wants you to focus on and the politics. It's all like going to a horror film. You get a good ride out of it, and I just want you to know none of it's real.
Yeah.
Okay?
All right.
You just go create you, baby, and get that work out into the world and make some people happy. Okay?
I'll do it. Thank you.
All right. You bet. Michael in Connecticut, you're on.
Hey, Dee, how you doing? Listen, I've
that
had some...
is so weird. I've got to tell you, when I got up this morning, I thought, I haven't heard from Michael. I wish Michael would call in, and here you are.
Clear intent works miracles, doesn't it?
Yep, it does. What do you need, babe?
Well, I got a lot of new things opening up that I never actually expected, really. I'd like to know how to get more focused and how to work with this more and better.
Well, I would start by saying I am focused, because right now you're saying I am the God of me who wants to get focused.
Okay, good, yeah.
Okay. And then they're taking me to your family, Michael. You have to be clear about drawing boundaries so that you can maintain the focus for you that you need to maintain.
Okay.
And now there's a third thing, sheets. But give me a song, please. Any song that pops in.
La da 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 ba da ba 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 da ba da ba 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 ba. Putting on the Ritz.
Putting on the Ritz. Okay. Can you have a lot more fun?
Well, that's an easy sale.
Yeah. Have a lot more fun creating all of this stuff that's coming to you, creating the focus. I mean, focus can be lots of fun. Ask any actor. We have to be totally focused when we're shooting. And that's when the highs come. Because, guys, you know what happens when you're totally focused in a creative way? You move out of the way and the channel moves in. And the channel gives you all the information that you want.
Cool.
So I would channel focus, Michael. Oh, I get a big yes on that. Channel focus. I am the channel for focus. big yes on that. I can feel that too. For me too.
Yeah, I am the frequency of focus. I am the vibration of focus. I am focus.
Yeah. And I don't know, just use the words they gave you. I am the channel for focus. It goes to a big yes when I use those words. So,
okay.
In other words,
good feedback.
You are channeling the frequency of focus, as well as being it, and you are channeling it. That's how I do all my acting, by the way, is I just get out of the way and I channel the character. I don't use my brain. I don't break things down. I just become her.
Yeah, it's a Zen thing.
Yeah, it is. Get out of the way. Because our monkey minds aren't going to get us there. All right, babe?
Very much appreciated. Have a wonderful week.
That's the plan. Yeah, I'm doing 2 movies this week, you guys. Everything got pushed because of COVID. It's going to be an interesting week. Julie in Indiana, you're on.
Hi, Dee. Thank you for taking my call.
Sure.
I am getting health and doing well with that, except last couple of days I developed right wrist and elbow pain, and I don't recall doing anything to make that happen. So I was just wondering if the channel could tell me.
Yeah, it's spiritual. Sheets, book, song. Give me a movie.
Singing in the Rain.
Okay. So anytime they give me Singing in the Rain, it means there's a belief of positive and negative collapse together. And spiritually, you're trying to hold yourself up. So if you picture a ledge above you and you trying to hold yourself up, what takes all of the pressure?
I guess your arm holding it up.
Well, yeah, but your hands are bent. You're underneath the ledge. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. So, spiritually, what's the highest? I hold myself up spiritually. They won't even let me add joyfully or anything. Just I hold myself up spiritually. So, where are you being? Where is it in your life that spiritually you're questioning something? Which is, something is making your foundation shaky in your belief system. Is your mom still alive?
She is.
Yeah, what's going on with her and you? Well, there's something, because as soon as I said that, it went to my big yes.
Oh, okay.
Is she well?
Yes. I mean, maybe a kid. She was a little overbearing.
Well, we're going in the right direction now, yes. What was she overbearing about?
Oh, I guess maybe just controlling. Sure, it wasn't specific for me.
Control is the highest word. So, you see, they just used her so that we could get to the word control. That's how it works. A lot of times you just have to follow the breadcrumbs. So, these are the words, you're on shaky ground spiritually around the issue of control. Highest, most correct, most complete. Okay, so who's in control of you, Julie?
Me, Julie.
And you give away that control, which puts you on shaky ground spiritually.
Okay.
Well, is this resonating or not?
I would say not.
When I say that is the source of your wrist problems energetically, I get a yes.
Okay. I will ponder on it.
Okay. Just use the words that they give you. You know, I'm the powerful God of me who creates the control of my life and what I create.
Okay.
Yeah, when I say it's physical, they go right to spiritual. They go right to spiritual. But, you know, guys, that's the way it works. If there's something energetic and we don't address it, it will become physical to get our attention. Thank you, darling. All right, we're going to Bing in New York. Hello, Bing.
Hello. Yes, hello, Dee. How are you?
Hi, I'm great. We're almost out of time, so what's your question?
I'm going to be very quick. I just want to give you an update. After, 2 weeks ago, we spoke regarding my reproductive organ prolapse and elongation. And I followed your guide. I worked with my inner girl. I believe she's safe and happy and respected. I just want to hear from the channel. Is that true? I also reclaimed my power as well and want to hear what's my next step.
Yes, you shifted all of that. Good for you. Good for you. Yeah.
Can you tell me what I can do to help that?
Well, now that you have all of that in place, there is a doctor that can really help you, Bing, if you are open to that. You've done the majority of the work, but now there is a doctor that's a perfect fit for you that you will love. Yeah, and it's going to my big yes, that can really help you now.
So the doctor I am with now, is that right?
Yes. Yes, I get a yes on that. But you see, the more you create with him, the more successful he can be. So you needed to do your work first, and now he's able to be much more successful in his work for you. Do you understand?
Yes, I do. Could you please say a tiny bit more why I need to go through the operation? I know you said it's going to help my condition, but I feel like, the physical condition is not my big concern since I moved to shift the energetic level, like how necessary to change the physical.
Well, do you ever want to have children, or?
I don't think so, but I don't want to speak for the future.
Okay. Well, if you ever want to have children, it's important for you to physically get this fixed. If it's also going to affect your sex life. So those are two things to take into consideration. If those two things are important to you, then you want to see to it. There's a third thing too, but I can't get it right now. There's sheets, book, song. Give me a movie, honey.
E.T.
Okay. So basically this is helping you define yourself as less than in a certain way. which
as a less what?
Less than. So
What
I
that
am
mean?
less. Well, I am less than I should be because I have this, which creates your heart to stay closed a lot of the time toward yourself. And that's never a good thing. Okay?
Sure.
All right.
I will work on that. Thank you so much, Dee.
You bet. You bet. Wow, interesting show, guys. Interesting show. Hold on. Everything that came in today is the highest, most correct, most complete, with the highest understanding. I'm balanced. Yep. I'm getting a yes, so you know everything that comes in is for everybody, guys. So I hope you stayed alert. There was a lot of information. As you see, there's a big shift happening with how the information's coming in, and that's very exciting for me. Every time that happens, we explode into a lot more power. All right, let's say it together. I love me. Come on. Woo! I love me. And I love me even more because I know that's what it's all about.
Thanks for joining Dee on Conscious Creation. Visit her website at imdwallace.com for awesome downloads, archived shows, enlightening webinars, and amazing free offerings. And remember, you can hear Dee every week on BBS Radio, iTunes, iHeartRadio, and live at Oneness Talk Radio. You can also hear Dee on Get Inspired Media Network, Transformation Talk Radio, plus UBN, Universal Broadcasting Network. Be sure to join us next week for Conscious Creation with Dee Wallace. And remember, loving yourself is the key to creation.